dynamic. Legitimate grievance, escalating retaliation, and political inability to de-escalate is the signature of every trade war that went catastrophically wrong. And the most devastating example started with a senator from Utah trying to help farmers. In early 1929, Reed Smoot and Willis Hawley introduced a modest bill to protect American agricultural prices. The economy was softening, but the stock market had not yet crashed, and nobody imagined a depression was coming. The House passed the bill in May. The Senate was still deliberating. The bill started small, but once the legislative door opened to tariff increases, every industry in America lined up to demand its own protection. Logrolling took over. You vote for my tariff, I vote for yours. By the time the bill reached President Hoover's desk in June 1930, it raised tariffs on over 20,000 imported goods. Over 1,000 economists signed a public petition begging Hoover to veto it. They warned in precise terms that retaliation was inevitable and that the bill would deepen the downturn. Hoover signed it anyway, because protecting American jobs was an easy story to tell. The abstract benefits of international trade were not. The retaliation was immediate. Canada struck first, raising tariffs on American goods within weeks. Britain followed, then France, Germany, Italy, and dozens of other nations. Within 4 years, global trade collapsed by roughly 65%. American exports to Europe fell by 2/3. The farmers Smoot-Hawley was designed to help were devastated because they depended on the very export markets that had just slammed shut. But here's the mechanism that transforms this from an economics lecture into a warning, the part most people miss. The collapse of trade didn't just cause economic pain, it caused political pain. And political pain in the early 1930s had a very specific outlet. In Germany, the collapse of export markets deepened an already catastrophic depression. Unemployment surged to 6 million by 1932, and a political party that had won just 2.6% of the vote in 1928, a fringe movement led by a man most serious people dismissed, surged to 37% of the vote in 4 years. 4 years? That's not a gradual rise, that's an explosion. Like if this was interesting, hit the subscribe for more and turn that notification bell on. Also, our full video on this is now live, link in the description below.